then we'll cut to break. Awesome. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Good afternoon! Long Island, we are playing some Overwatch. Let's go.
Yes.
With some high school students, we're about to see some great gameplay here, ladies and gentlemen. We got Bayshore High School versus the Syosset Braves.
Make some noise for them.
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo! We got winners finals coming up right now in just a few minutes. We're waiting for a few more picks and bans in terms of maps coming out very soon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
For people who don't know me, my name is Eliezer Duran Square Duran. Yes, Duran Duran, as in that 80s band for all those people out there who know that band. Yeah. I see the head shakes coming out. I'm a head coach or like general manager of the NYT esports team. And I have to admit, it pains me to say, you guys have a beautiful theater here, and
Thank you.
I'm
Really
looking forward to seeing a lot more events here, and I'm coming by just to see what we're going to be able to do. So, what do you think about the? How do you think this match is going to play out?
This is honestly a very interesting match because, like we said before, you know, Syosset's very new.
Yes.
And you know, their oldest player is in 10th grade. And yeah,
I'm writing that down.
And then you have Bayshore, one of the largest, most accomplished programs in the nation. So I'm really interested to see how this match is and how it plays out.
Yeah, no, I think it's always very interesting to see esports really developing in terms of high schools, because you can't really count people out depending on how new they are.
Exactly.
Because it really just depends on the amount of players.
Yes.
And right now, I think right now, before the first match really started today, Syosset had the element of surprise. Like nobody's seen them play for a while. So we're gonna see we're really gonna see like a really battle of the heavyweights here. It's gonna be the grizzled veterans versus the young guns, young bucks coming in and seeing if they can get something in. So we're still waiting for a few more picks and bans in terms of maps coming out right now. So how's everybody doing today?
Doing good? That's good.
There's nobody. Don't worry.
This is my team.
We're gonna
Adam, you doing
hype
good
this
today,
up.
Adam? You doing great? You loving it? You eating it all up? How about you, Will? You're fantastic.
He looks like he's doing fantastic.
He looks like he's doing
He looks
fantastic.
like he's doing fantastic. So let's talk about that match that just happened. We had Sachem versus Bayshore Team B. So it was a very back and forth match here and there, but I just feel like as soon as Sachem got that footing in terms of like we have the point.
Yes.
Like you have to admit, Bayshore did come out with a very interesting strat. I even wrote it down that the Bastion straight out the gate on Ilios was hard to deal with, because as soon as you get that Bastion behind an Orisa shield, followed by some heals, followed by he can heal himself, which shouldn't be in the game. Jeff Kaplan, if you're listening, but
fix that, Jeff.
But I mean, imagine he used to be worse when he could actually heal. He had his own shield, his own personal shield, and then they were like, maybe that's a little bit too much, and now we're back where we are. But Bayshore was really able to surprise Sachem just getting like 36 points onto the board.
Yeah.
But it's just that Roadhog. I even wrote it down. We have I think it was Kenny 4301. Correct me if I'm wrong. With that Roadhog coming in and just hooking people at a distance.
Yeah, he was insane.
And using the pit to his advantage, doing whatever he possibly could.
One thing that I noticed was once Sachem had the momentum, they refused to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
They would fight tooth and nail, that they would keep the point, they would keep the momentum, they would play the match on their terms.
Yeah, no, and not to mention they moved the fights. Like when you were commenting the last fight, something that was very interesting that you said is it was Bayshore A versus B. What they did was they pushed the fight away from the point.
Yes.
So even if they did lose the fight, they'd waste like 5 or 6 seconds getting to the point.
Yeah.
So what was very interesting was that, like I said, Kenny's Roadhog was on point with those hooks, using the pit to his advantage. But then what they did was on I think it's not the lighthouse, because in terms of me naming the maps, I think it's pit, the one with the pit,
the well,
yeah, the well one, and then followed by the second one they played on, which is the lighthouse, with a little lighthouse on it, and then after that there's a third map that you can play, which they didn't play, so we won't go into it. But what they did was they pushed the fight into the corridor, which allowed the Doctor and Deadly Kitten and to really go in and really just do damage, just splash damage all over the place. So we're gonna see exactly how that's gonna I'm very looking forward to seeing Sachem like move their way back up to the bracket. So that they're gonna be fighting. They're gonna be going against whoever's the loser of this match, correct? Yeah. So since we're getting very close. The first map is going to be King's Row. It's a map that we've seen before. So, how do you think this is going to play out?
I think for Syosset, what they need to do is they need to realize what Bayshore did when they played on King's Row, which was they dominated and they separated themselves and created space. And I feel like what this match is really going to depend on is, will Syosset let Bayshore have enough time to create that space between them and the point, or will Syosset come out swinging and break their wall, break their wall?
Yeah, I'm very interested to see seeing the plays they're gonna come into. Until I know something. I'm not gonna say what tiny team comps to my team uses, because I don't know what's going on here. But I'm very interested to see exactly what's gonna go on. And we have the countdown coming in to go into King's Row.
And here we go.
Now entering King's Row.
I love that announcer voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very. It makes everything very official in terms. I graduated with a graphic design degree from NYT, so I'm always very appreciative of like all the new things coming in for the UI.
Yeah.
If you don't notice, if you guys are looking at the top of the board with all the names are in the game, it actually shows when they're slept, when they're stunned, where they're getting healing, if they're going too low, if they pop an ult. So
it tells you all the information that you need to know.
It's making it a lot easier for casters to go in there. We have 7 seconds to go into the map. They're not going to go in immediately, but they'll be able to start choosing things. So we're going to see exactly how the team comps are going to blow out. I know something that's used a lot right now is a comp called Goats.
Yes.
So that's tanks and supports barreling through everything. We haven't even. What's very interesting, we haven't seen it.
You know, we saw an off-brand version of it. We saw, I believe it was Syosset use Zen Goats with a Mei swapped from D.Va, and for them that was very effective. And that's again, that's an unorthodox comp of Goats that we don't necessarily see very often. So Duran, what do you think Syosset needs to do to capture that first point quickly?
I think they just need to go right through them. But what I'm interested, okay, so they're going in right now. We're going to start the game. We're going to go with Syosset setting the pace for this match. We have the Widowmaker on Scuffed, who was an amazing sharpshooter in the last few matches. We're going to see exactly who's going to swap out to the D.Va. They're going to have an off-brand, like we said, an off-brand Goats comp, and we're going to see exactly how it's going to play out. We see another switch. This is, unfortunately, this is a semi-waste of time in terms of this should have been discussed a little bit earlier, but they're doing what they need to do. They're going to look to see what they have, and then they're going to adjust.
I think Scuffed right there, even though it was kind of curious, I think he swapped to the Widowmaker to try and get a pick. But when that didn't work, he swapped back to D.Va.
Yeah, we see Bayshore Esports getting 2 kills, getting 3 kills as Syosset comes back with 1 in return. But they're gonna have to reset here, and they're gonna have to see exactly what they're gonna do. What they really need to do right now is they have to really focus their DPS. I need healing with that splash damage is a little bit too much for Reinhardt to deal with, and he can just continuously shoot. He doesn't really have to care. They're explosions, not projectiles. So here we go, early with a
nice
beautiful.
save.
With a beautiful ice block just to get past, and then the wall coming in. We're gonna. Ooh, we got a beautiful shatter coming in. I'm not sure if that connected with anybody, and
here comes the Zen ult.
Bayshore is just making sure that they keep that momentum going up, and that's 3 going down for Syosset. They do have. Thankfully, they're not on defense, so they don't have to run all the way back.
Yes.
But this is Bayshore's just cutting time off the clock over and over again.
I think what Syosset needs to do here is they need to make a swap quickly. if this team fight doesn't work
Stuck
out.
finds 1 kill.
Ooh.
This is a very big pick. They need to start moving in right now. We see Lucio coming in. A
very
beautiful
good.
shatter coming in.
There.
Getting 2, getting 3, getting 4. And
Look
I
at
think
that.
is just a it is an unofficial team kill with the I Need Healing slowly legging his way back to point. We're gonna see Syosset stamping their names onto the point, and now they're gonna have to push their point all the way to like the other side of the map.
That right there was incredibly impressive.
Yes.
You know, you lost two team fights, and then you come back incredibly composed, use your ults incredibly well, and you get the point.
Right now, this is where Bayshore B fell with the spawn camp. So we're gonna see how this is gonna play out.
But
I think yes, go.
Syosset's playing it smart. They're not standing on the point. They're taking the fight to them. They're not letting them get on that point and create that wall that we saw.
Project inside of a wall inside the room. This is going to separate that very crucial support from the rest of the team. As Syosset finds 1, getting the project from Bayshore. Oh, a shatter, just barely missing with that great shield coming from Bayshore. But Syosset is not caring. They're going to continuously run through the team. They're going to find 3. They might find a 4th. Yes, they do. As support, he's not a support anymore. He's getting the kills on his own. He doesn't need anybody else.
Syosset is really doing a great job here of keeping their momentum, keeping that cart pushing forward past some very hard choke points from 2 to 3. And let's see if they can finish it off here.
Oh my God! I see those hit markers coming in. As soon as I see like a small red one come in, oh my gosh! A beautiful kill from a distance. I know, as a person who plays May a lot, you really, if you can get those small ice picks off, you can really get a few kills. And ult coming off from Syosset to try to move their way into the point, but an Ana grenade stops a lot of the healing coming in. Thankfully, shields are not healing, but we have a fire strike going through 2 members of Bayshore, and Syosset takes down 4 members of Bayshore, and they've already added time to the clock. There's 4 minutes left on the time, and they only have to push it not even that far, not even close as far as they push with all the way to the point they are right now. So Sachem is going to continuously move up that momentum.
And they just popped Rally, and they still have their other support off.
The ult coming out from Bayshore will disconnect with anybody. Bayshore's gonna have to find something here. If they don't stop Sachem here, this could be very bad. But Tusker gets separated from his team. Burley's gonna continuously shoot into the back line, and that's not. And I Need Healing gets 1 kill, getting rid of that, saying, I'm the only healer here on this team.
Wow.
And he still goes down. Beautiful coming in from Syosset.
That was an that was an incredible round by Syosset. You know, they started out a little slow, but they recomposed themselves. They really came together, and once they swayed momentum from that first point, they refused to let that payload stop.
Yeah, that's definitely like we said. Unfortunately, we may have not that we counted them out, but the fact that there was some switches coming in a little bit too early, and I don't think that's due to indecision. Oh, I love people.
That's a really cool part of the
Can you
map.
believe that they put so much stuff under here, and unless
So
you
much
have the
detail.
spectator client,
All
you
the
do
way
not
down.
know this.
Look at that, all the way down.
Now look back up. Look back up. How much space do we have?
That's
You can't even
incredible.
see the top
You
of the map.
can't even see the top.
There's no way they put a platform down there. They should have a deck. That's like the Fight Club of Overwatch here.
And here we go.
We got 36 seconds until we see some team comps coming out. Syosset's gonna stay with that same team comp. Remember, they're the ones who have to run to the point. They're now in defense. They have to hold this as long as possible. But if it goes to overtime, they still have 3 minutes and 23 seconds, which is a year and a half in Overwatch time. Yeah. So
I'm going to call out the person to watch here.
Yeah.
Burley on Syosset. He's playing May, and he's incredible as May. And I think that he might get some key separations here.
Yeah, we're gonna see how he separates that. Remember that May is a very flex character in terms of you can do damage at a distance. Oh, I think we're gonna see a wall separation. We're gonna. Oh, is he aware that they're coming up? Oh, he walked them off. He said he abandoned ship instantly.
Oh, hell no.
He was like, nah, man, not today. as we're going to see Bayshore move into the point. Will they find anybody? I don't think they will, not for now. There's a lot of healing coming in as Lucio goes down very low on Syosset, but Syosset finds one kill in response. We see a Ghost comp that's not doing what it needs to do right now. As Rex finds one kill, tries to even it out. As a beautiful shatter comes out from Bayshore, gets 3 kills. And it looks like it's might just be cleanup unless Syosset can really do something here.
Goes down.
Very quick. This is much faster than what Syosset did.
But let's see on Escort if Bayshore can keep the momentum and do it as
right
fast
now,
as Syosset.
Thankfully, the silver lining right now is that Syosset died very quickly. So they're already at that next choke point. They have enough time to set up. It's not like they were staggered to a point that Bayshore ran right through them, which is bad for them. But now that they had the time to set up, we're going to see exactly how this is going to play out. We have a lot of ults coming in.
Yes.
We have a Graviton coming in from Syosset. Will that find anybody on Bayshore? And we have a shield coming in right after. Will this help out anybody enough? I don't think it will. As one I need healing goes down from Bayshore, and Aqua finds another one, and Throwball falls another one, and Tusker finds another one after.
Wow.
And then everybody's sharing the love in terms of the kill feed right now.
Yeah.
Barely cleaning it up, getting that last kill on May.
I love team fights like that when it's not just one player from the team dominating the kills. I like when everyone gets a little bit. You know, it really shows that the team is working as a cohesive unit.
Bayshore going out for a different route here. It's not something it's very unorthodox in terms of the way you run out of the point. But and Bayshore's gonna try to go all the way around. But the May ult is gonna stop it, even though that the Brigitte ult goes down. So it's gonna be a wasted time on that Brigitte ult. As Diva goes down on Bayshore, the D-Mac into the kill. And we're gonna see the May starting to slow people down as much as he possibly can. Tusker finds one kill as the ref tries to grab something from the jaws of defeat, getting one kill on his counterpart Reinhardt.
See, what happened right there was they tried to go for that unorthodox from the side, a little bit from the back, but Syosset picked on it very quickly. And what happens is because they're flanking from an alleyway, they got stuck in a choke.
And it looks like Bayshore can bring Syosset down low, but it's not enough to kill them. Burley doing amazing on this maze. As soon as he saw that movement, he instantly cut them off just to waste some time, make sure his team had some time to set up around the point.
He is I had to say, he was the player to watch coming into this round. I mean, he could do some serious damage as May.
We have the ult coming out. Ooh. We're gonna see how this is gonna play out. As Bayshore, and then the Neon ult coming off, so followed by the break it down from Lucio. And people are going low, but it's not enough. It's really not enough. Syosset is just running straight through them. They're doing exactly what Bayshore A did to Bayshore B. Yeah. So we're gonna see exactly an official team kill right now.
Let's see what they do. Do they hold up the way Bayshore A did to Bayshore B, or do they back up a little bit? I think they're gonna hold. I think they're gonna hold the gate.
This is the perfect place to hold it. They can see them when they move around. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, when you see these outlines in the background, that's only something you and I can see right now.
They cannot see.
They cannot see. That'd be too much. We have an ult coming out from Syosset.
Wow.
And no, I'm sorry, for Bayshore, they get one. Will they find two? Yes, they do. And but the stun, the counter ult coming in, getting Furball finding two, and he's gonna find a third. Will he find the fourth? No, he will not, as Bayshore grabs the defeat, getting kills in response. 4 kills in response, as now they're going to start building up some kind of momentum. But look at all that time that was cut off the clock.
But what happened there was their tanks really grabbed their team and finished off and allowed them some breathing room there. I mean, Rek did a lot of work, and Odeko did a huge amount of work. I think you got 4 final finishing kills there.
I think what could have possibly changed a little bit there is they could have let them come out a little bit so they could push them back in. But it looks like they were a little bit too far forward, a little bit too trigger happy in terms of that. As we see now, the fight are starting to break out. As I need healing. Switch out to the Baron.
Here comes the
He gets 1 kill. As Bayshore finds 3, finds 4. Will they find a 5th? Yes, they will. And will they get the unofficial the team kill? I don't think they won't. As Scuff is at 100% damage. If anybody gets close to that Zarya, that could spell defeat for them. But they're gonna try to get that team kill. Yes, that's an unofficial team kill with the stagger on the Zarya.
That was huge. And what started that off was the self-destruct that got to Lucio, and that's one support that was eliminated.
This is looking out to be a brawl right now. This is not a sweep. This is
and what's interesting is look at Syosset's ult numbers. They have a lot more Qs.
That's 5 ults on Syosset. If they can, and they've been layering them very well through all their games. And if they could just do this very well.
Here comes
oh my
Grab.
gosh, Zarya is coming in as Zarya finds one with a 2 kills in response from Bayshore. Will they find a beautiful shatter from Bayshore?
Here comes
and
an
they'll find 1. They will find 2. And then we see the revive coming up on Farah as Farah boops Bridget off the point. I think this might be it, but. Ooh. We have the Zenyatta ult with the ult. With his ult on, he's invulnerable. He cannot be killed. As the ult is coming out from main, well, they're gonna try to slow them down just a little bit. Syosset is bringing this back from almost nothing. If they can shoot down that Farah, it could be just perfect enough. Oh, you're going too low, Farah. Where are you going?
No.
Oh no.
That was huge.
It was either the boost either wasn't there or they used the boost too early and then he fell too low. He cannot boost his way back up. So that was, ladies and gentlemen,
that is a heartbreaker
how
right there.
close was that? That was less than 5 meters away. That was very, very close. And we thought that the map was gonna end right there. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't win the map, unless it says victory or defeat, you do not let go of your good. Oh, beautiful kill from Scuff, wiping out that Reaper right off the point. But I need healing is trying to do his damage on the other side of the point. He's gonna get the Lucio, and then Burley's gonna find one to respond. He's gonna punch an in the face, and he's gonna see if he can find some grace. He's gonna find 2 more. Well, he found another one. Yes, he will!
Burley is doing some work.
Walking right through Bayshore like they are absolutely nothing. Nah.
So Scuffed is switched to Widow, which, as we saw when Reaper popped
Beautiful
off, he just took him out. And I feel like that Bayshore is going to have to answer to that.
We're gonna see, because they have to definitely box. We're gonna see the Bayshore ult's gonna come off. Farah has an ult primed and ready. She's gonna get 1 kill, but will they find something? She's a little bit too far away. She's gonna find, that's a big kill on Reinhardt. As it's back and forth, it could still be anybody's fight at this point. As Zenyatta ult goes off, he's able to heal up his teammates for a little more. Burley is still running through Bayshore. Will he survive long enough? As the wobbly turtle is trying to get some kills off. We see a battle of the heavyweights here. As a beautiful snipe with the Reinhardt fire strike from a distance.
That was
oh my God! Syosset Braves takes it, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause.
That was a slugfest.
That was a slugfest if it ever was one.
Play of the game.
What did I say? What did I say? The player to watch. I called it. Player to watch in the beginning right here.
You're right, man. When you're right, you're right. A beautiful wall into a slowdown with the primary fire on main, just punching people in the face, and then the high right after for the kill feed and for everything else. Oh man, I love chat so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on your screens. You gotta look at us, but you can hear us.
Yes, you can.
So, oh my gosh,
that was crazy.
I had this crazy idea that I was gonna be able to write something down halfway through that, but no, this is gonna be a fight that at this point could be a start of a rivalry.
Yes.
Because this is gonna be I think every time they're gonna fight each other, it's gonna be another slugfest. Because like you said, 10th grade. 10th grade is the oldest person on Syosset.
Yes.
This is a lot. Like
no, they have 2 more years of this.
2 more years. They honestly, Syosset right now, if with the roster they have, if they keep doing what they need to do, they can run through most high school schools.
I know.
Like
it's insane.
Like I don't know how much time they're putting in, but shout out to whoever's coaching that team and shout out to whoever's managing that team. You guys are doing a great job. Let's give a shout out to all those parents and who are supporting their kids. I think I see we see a mom over there. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, just thank you to everybody who
Ladies
came
and
out
gentlemen,
today.
we are moving into Route 66. Ooh, this is another. It's a payload map. So if you, for those people who are not aware about how this works, this is in as you saw in King's Row. As soon as they got the point, they got a little payload and they pushed that payload all the way in. This is only payload. So this would go back and forth. Remember, it's no matter how far they push it, it's almost like in football when it's as far as you got. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter if you go back. So. This is gonna be really crazy. I think this might go to a game 3, and unfortunately, this isn't a double-sided bracket, so this is not gonna be fine. But actually, no, it could still be finals.
Could still be finals.
Because Bayshore could go to losers, and make a glory run back up. That's if I don't know. There's some Sachem people in here who have a lot to say about that. They're gonna try to burn.
I don't think they're gonna give that up very quick.
No,
very
definitely not.
easily.
Definitely not. Like we said during the Sachem match, it's They were warming up. They were showing a lot of great plays that they can, and what they need to do with right now is really analyze exactly what Bayshore is doing right and wrong here, so they can exploit it in their next game. If it gets to that point, I'm not gonna count anybody out yet. Like I said, unless you win the game or unless it says victory, you do not let go of your controller and you do not take your hands off your keyboard.
You do not.
That is probably the worst possible thing you can do, whether it's Overwatch or Smash or a fighting game. I remember seeing a couple plays where I think one guy, he thought he won, and he put his hands up and he was like congratulating the crowd. This is like grand final of Evo, which is like the World Series for fighting games. And he was like, yeah, I did it. And then it was still the next round, and the guy just like instantly demolished him, and was like, I did it, guys. The guy wasn't even there, but I did it.
Complacency is terrible.
Yeah, no.
Especially if you're playing a competitive game like this. You never get cocky against any opponent.
Yeah, you really it's from here on high school level to competitive level to collegiate level. If at any point you don't really know. Anything can really happen from any point to any point. And if you're like, oh well, I'm about to style on them a little bit, you better hope that you're good enough to continue styling on them, because if you go off, then this could be very bad. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move into Route 66 in just a second. You hear that wonderful voice. Tell us what map.
Traveling to Route 66.
So, if you're Bayshore, you got a good look at Syosset.
Yeah.
What do you do to counter them?
You need to take out a couple plays. What you need to do is you need to take out Burley. You need to take out Scuff, which is very more easily said than done. You need someone to sharpshoot these players off, because if they get any kind of footing, Syosset will run. We'll run at full speed. So we got 5 seconds until the time is gonna come up. So we're gonna see exactly how this is gonna work. Yes, I am opening my eyes. Thank you. Look up to the skies.
All I see is lights.
And see.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Remember, the team comp can still change very quickly. I know it's something that
I like Wobbly Turtle's pick here. I like his pick a lot.
Okay, so they know what they need to do. They need to get those kills off. If they miss and they're wasting too much time on that Widow, it could be dead weight for their team.
I think we're gonna see a battle here between Wobbly Turtle and Scuff. Yeah. And it may not be the frontline battle that's flashy, but it's going to be probably one of the more important battles of this
match.
Widowmakers
on both sides, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Give it up for Bayshore and Syosset moving into Route 66.
And again, this, as far as I'm concerned, this is a very kind of unorthodox match.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not.
Hammer moving into the back line. Let's see if we can get a little bit of damage off. Just a little bit off. Wobbly Turtle with his aim. Oh my God! A small, a body hit on Scuff.
And let's see if they can hold up here, or if they're
Burley's gonna find one. He's on the Ana now. He's moved from the main to the Ana. Remember, now that's 2 sharpshooters on Syosset, and Furball, we weren't even saying anything about him before, and he's now popping off on the Soldier 76 on Route 66. So I mean, it just works out.
Let's see how Burley does on Ash. I don't know.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
He's gonna see if he can get the kill above. No, he's not. And it looks like Bayshore's gonna give up the point. Oh my gosh! Shouldn't go melee range versus another Widowmaker. I gotta give you that one.
Wow.
Scuff is
here
gonna go
comes the
very low at
Genji.
36 health. She can't shoot right now with the reflect coming out. Just, oh my gosh, less than 50 health left. As here we go. I thought that would be it. It looks like Syosset did what we told them not to do, which is be complacent. They pushed a little bit too far. They weren't focusing on the point long enough. And now Bayshore is going to be able to move all the way down and just delay them a little bit more. Yeah, they got to stop doing that. You can't allow that.
Wow.
Oh, it's going to be a sniper battle awaits here, and I'm going to love it. We have Burley here on the Ana. We have Furball on the Soldier 76. Aqua on the Zenyatta. Oh my gosh, this is very close. They're going for backline. This is a backline fight all the way. Wobbly Turtle is with a few more teammates around him, and he's going to go down to Scuff. Scuff is going to forget. It's like, well, I got Burley here on the sharpshooter, and Scuff is going to find 3 kills. Will he find a 4th? No, he's going to give it over to Hammond, and Odd Gecko is going to find another one in response. But I think this might be the push for that Syosset needs to get to the thing, and yes, it is.
Scuffed made a very important and very smart switch here. He switched to Genji.
Yes.
And as you saw, that switch, changed the course of the fight.
Well, this is very interesting because Wobbly Turtle switched directly to the Hanzo, and Wobbly Turtle did not set off his ult before he did. So that's a waste of that's a lot of percentage that's gone. So we got to see how that's going to work out. Sometimes Wobbly Turtle's going to find 1 kill to slow down Syosset just a little bit.
Sometimes you're in the heat of the moment, you forget that you have an ult. You have an ult, and then you just go, man.
Oh, great kill on Odd Gecko. He's going to get that. He's going to get that Hammond. He's going to see if he can find something in response. And Burley's going to find one of the responses. Wobbly Turtle is now back on another sharpshooter who's a little bit more nimble than Widowmaker is. We have 5 ults. Wait. 6 ults on Bayshore, and we have 3 on Syosset. But remember, it's not how many ults you have, it's how well you can play. The ults are starting to come out from Syosset. They need to start getting kills right now. And Tuster's gonna find 1 kill for Syosset, followed by Burley, followed by Scuff, followed by Furball. The kills coming around yet again.
Wow.
As why is there an out of boost on Bridget? It doesn't matter because she's still getting kills anyway. She's gonna pop her ult to get some kind of armor in, and it looks like Syosset's gonna try to move directly onto them, trying to slow them down just a little bit more, and they are gonna get the Brigitte. Brigitte. Okay, we're gonna move. Syosset's got a lot of. They only popped 1 ult during that, so that's very interesting. And they're still gonna get some kills. We got a lot of flanks coming in, and the sharp shooting prowess of Burley is still mowing through Bayshore.
Yeah, I know. And if you notice though, Bayshore is being very patient with their ults. Even though they have all of them, they're not popping them all at once. But one thing to notice, even though Syosset is losing in the Q fight, they do have both Soldier and Hammond right around the corner.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be very interesting here on the last leg.
It's about to be 4 ults to 4 ults, as I think the Genji popped his ult. I'm not very sure. Oh, no, he did not. Oh, here comes Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen Bob yet. Bob yet is Ash's ult. He has to run and knock someone up and start shooting a bunch of people. As 2 kills come out from Syosset, another one response from Bayshore. He's going to find 1, but will Bayshore be able to find anything else in response? No, he's not. I need healing. Needs some healing himself. Someone give this man some healing. While he's doing that, Syosset finds 2 kills in response. Wobbly Turtle finally finds the Burley, but will it be enough as another kill comes out from Syosset? I am so sorry. I need healing. He's gonna continue moving on to this point. Oh my god, I feel so bad now.
She's been doing insane.
Soldier's gonna see if they can get something in a little bit in the distance. Stop shooting at him while he's reflecting. No, he's not. Okay.
I need healing. She's been playing very smart.
Very. It's a lot of like we said, they're holding their ults a lot, which shows how much control they have on the game. As the ult is gonna come out from Scuff, he's gonna find 1, and he's gonna get instantly killed by Wreck. That's a great kill from Bayshore. It's a very big kill.
And Syosset,
Vegeta's gonna find one. Is this gonna find something? No, he's not.
Syosset's very close to taking the point, but let's see if they could break.
You have another ball ball coming in from Burley.
Wow, that was
Will
very
this
quick.
get anybody? Yeah, I don't think it was in at the best point. It was like Bob was probably just shooting into the back line. Nothing yet on Bob. A great handle coming in and to knock a lot of people up. And the kill started coming in from Syosset. Burley finds 2, Furball finds 1, and Tusker finds 1 right after, giving Scuff one of the last kills of the team. And Furball's gonna start shooting into the background. I need healing going down. Oh no! And that
was an amazing round.
Great push.
That was a great fight between both teams. We saw both teams have the momentum. And this may be one of the best Overwatch matches that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, at least on the high, both Syosset and Bayshore are really raising the bar in terms of what is high level, high school play.
Yes.
So we're gonna see exactly what Bayshore is gonna do now with their push. We have 30 seconds until they choose anything, so we get to reflect a little bit, catch our breath, and talk about that game just a little bit. So. This is if Bayshore can probably run goats, they can maybe run through them. But obviously, I don't think that's gonna work. Like the problem is like I said, you need to take out Burley, you need to take down Scuff, and then you need to take down Furball too.
There's so many high quality players on Syosset that it's hard to just say, if they take down, say, Burley, then they're gonna win a team fight because their entire Syosset roster is strong.
Scuff is on another sharpshooter here, as Burley is gonna get onto that Zarya that did an amazing job on Eichenwald.
Yes.
So we're gonna see exactly what's gonna happen now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got 10 seconds until the map starts. We're gonna get rid of some telephone lines because I mean it's the future. Why do we still need landlines anyway? So
yeah, it's a Western map.
It's a Western map. You know, it's the U.S. Here we go. We're gonna move on to the point very slowly and methodically. It looks like Syosset's gonna give them just a little bit of space here, as I Need Healing is gonna try to get see if they can find anything on the back line. Okay, we're gonna see a move right under the point from Bayshore, as they're gonna try. Winston's gonna move on to the point very quickly, see if they can get a little bit of damage off. And will it be enough? I don't think nobody's gonna go down yet. Burley's gonna find a kill, DMAC onto Odd Gecko, as Scuff is gonna find a kill in the distance. But I Need Healing's gonna try to put this team on their back and see if they can get another kill in the distance. I don't think that's gonna be. We're just waiting for a little bit more, as I think I Need Healing moved back, and Syosset's gonna clean that up. Scuff, oh my gosh, Scuff.
It's insane. And he already has his ult.
He already has his ult, yeah. Everybody else is at 50%.
So now if you're Bayshore, right, when do you switch off?
Oh my god, a beautiful kill on Wobbly Turtle.
I think you're gonna need some sort of shield, maybe a Rhine here if you're Bayshore.
You need something to move forward with.
Yeah.
At this point, what you need is something to like really cement yourself onto the point. If I'm not sure exactly what kind of strategies they have, but right now Syosset is just pushing them back into spawn, and they're at the spawn gates right now. They're just there.
They need to make adjustments now because you know this dive comp that Bayshore is trying to run isn't working, especially with Scuffed in that back line.
Okay, we're gonna. I think what they could possibly do is they could probably get in a reset and just start like moving the shield up
Slowly.
as soon, and then as soon as they get on the point, put a shield on the point. But will they get to that point is the question, because Rek is gonna see if he can get a kill. Wobbly Turtle's gonna find one kill on Bayshore. Will he find a second? As the ult's gonna come out from Syosset, he's gonna get one kill on I Need Healing, which is a big kill. But the revive is gonna come up on Bayshore, and then
here comes the
Nano Blade is gonna come out. Will he start cutting? She's gonna find one. Will she find another? Not yet, but that's gonna be a kill for a team. A kill for a team is a kill for a team. And Drelly's gonna get a DMAC into a kill, and Scuffy's gonna get a kill right behind him. Rek is gonna try to bring something back and takes down Scuff, and I Need Healing's gonna find the support in the background. And it looks finally Bayshore is gonna have something to start pushing up with. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight in our hands.
We do indeed, and you know I Need Healing she is someone that Syosset really needs to handle.
Yes.
Going forward, because that nano blade, in addition to her kills after the nano blade, you know, she's someone that, you know, Syosset really is gonna have to look at and be like, how are we gonna take her out?
Yeah, but that Genji's it's very slippery. So we're gonna see exactly the Valkyrie getting popped from Bayshore. Will they find anything to heal their team up with? As Odd Gecko's gonna see if he can get shoot a couple rockets, get anything. But Syosset is holding their ground and is getting 2 great kills, 3 great kills onto the Bayshore squad. Z-Max the Diva gets rid of the Diva, and Wreck goes down right after. It looks like Bayshore is gonna have to reset here.
It seems that Furball has just been dominating as Ryan and making sure that he is in front of his team and that he is the line that separates him, his team, and the point from the enemy team.
Yeah, honestly, what Syosset is doing is drawing a line in the sand and says, hey, if you cross this line, my DPS is going to take you out.
Exactly.
He's letting you know,
and
my shield's very big. You can see my shield from a distance. Okay, we're going to see an ult coming out from Syosset to get a little bit of armor off. As Wreck is going to move into the back line, pop his ult, and he's going to try. Oh, did he stop that ult? I think no, he did not. As Syosset finds 3 kills, the 2.5 kills with the D-Max, and we're gonna continue moving on to the point. And Wreck is still gonna find a kill off onto Scuff. We have a Tracer on the point, Nano boosted to contest just a little bit more, and Syosset's still gonna hold that point.
Wow.
Overtime's ticking down. They have to get people onto this point as quickly as possible. The slots are going to start to come out now. It's either now or never. Tracer, you have to get on the point now. You have 100% and your ult. Overtime is slowly ticking down. It's just a little bit more. And Syosset takes the game. 2-0 versus Bayshore.
That is huge. Ooh. That match right there was Syosset saying, hey, we're here, and we're here to stay. And we're here to take Long Island High School by force.
Play of the game on Ash is gonna see. We're gonna see what kind of sharpshooting we have. Whoa! Just shooting people with that coach gun. Oh, not a coach gun. It's lever action.
Yeah.
Which is it's still amazing to me. Yeah, it's a rifle. Yeah. It's a rifle.
Wow.
Oh
what a game.
Epic coming out super early. And we are back once again. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night tonight. It's 4:25. I think we're slowly moving to the spring hours because it shouldn't be night. The sun shouldn't have set yet, right?
No.
This is sometimes you do these indoor events for too long and you're like, oh wait, the sun exists. So so here we are. And we're going to be moving into the next match very soon, correct? Oh, this is winner's final. It was best of 3. So, we're going to see exactly how what the next map is. Bayshore versus Sachem is up next. Okay, so we're going to go into losers finals, correct? Okay, losers finals. So, Sachem, get up. Oh no, we need everybody to get up. This is until this grand finals, it's best of 3, and the grand finals is best of 5. Yes. So we're gonna see some good Overwatch. I'm so glad it's not that people in terms of a lot of other sports you can look at a score and be like, okay, that was a sweep. That was a sweep. If a team in football beats another team from like 23-3, okay, that's a sweep. Yeah. But in Overwatch, you can say, oh, that's 2-0. But I need to watch some gameplay to see exactly how that played out because
that 2-0 could have been a really close 2-0.
It was a really close 2-0. I mean, at least on that first map, Kings Row, it was like just barely. I think if Bayshore was able to hold that just a little bit longer, that would have pushed it into overtime.
Exactly, 100%.
So we're gonna see. We're gonna see Sachem get up on the stage, and we're gonna see if they can get that miracle, that glory run back up the bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a quick 5-minute break. We're gonna get back to you very soon, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Bye, guys.
Bye.